Hello everyone and welcome to The Vortex, where lies and falsehoods are trapped and exposed. I'm Michael Voris. For the past few weeks, I've been doing a lot of traveling, speaking at conferences as well as small groups in parishes all over the country. Usually I get some time to spend an evening visiting with families or the event organizers, having dinner and listening to the particulars of their faith circumstances wherever they happen to be. I've done this enough now in places all over the country, dozens of times, to begin to see a picture emerging. And it is startlingly clear. In the book, Salt of the Earth, then Cardinal Ratzinger said, "Maybe we are facing a new and different kind of epoch in the Church's history, where Christianity will again be characterized more by the mustard seed, where it will exist in small, seemingly insignificant groups that nonetheless live an intense struggle against evil and bring good into the world, that let God in." End quote. From my perspective as someone who travels around the United States and Canada meeting groups of Catholics, dozens and dozens of groups of Catholics, the question of this being a maybe has already been answered. The Church in the West has already moved into this epoch. How do I know this? Because the groups I meet are fragment groups of faithful, the leftovers of the crisis in the Church, the holdouts who have weathered the storm, hung on for dear life, the ones who have kept the faith. They are by no means the only groups, but they are the ones that I meet. Everywhere I go, from New York to California, from Iowa to Kentucky to Washington, from Texas to Florida to Oregon, even here in Michigan, I hear the same thing. These groups of Catholics are shut out, marginalized, made fun of, and dismissed by liberal bureaucrats in their own diocese who effectively run the Church, oftentimes keeping the bishop in that diocese in the blind, and they behave like tyrants toward any faithful Orthodox Catholics. These bureaucratic tyrants do everything they can to discourage, for example, the celebration of the traditional Latin Mass. They issue statements or guidelines to diminish the importance of the sacraments. They push an agenda that essentially Protestantizes parishes in every conceivable manner. They blather on and on about social justice and peace and charity, all the while being as unjust, unpeaceful, and uncharitable as possible to faithful Catholics. Most of what passes itself off in the West today as Catholic is only a facade. The authentic faith is being kept alive by families engaged in homeschooling, or prayer circles, or attendance at traditional Latin Masses, or faithfully and reverently celebrated Novus Ordo Masses. Individuals who have not acquiesced to the culture of death, who refuse to support political candidates and parties who do advocate the death agenda by backing intrinsic moral evils. Individuals who not only say they are opposed to abortion, but go to abortion mills and pray, and also see the unbreakable link between abortion and contraception. I could go on, but you get the idea. To be a true Catholic today, as our Holy Father has said, means to exist in a small, seemingly insignificant group that lives out an intense struggle against evil. These Catholics know the score. Today, being authentically Catholic, real Catholic, means being a hero. It is one of the greatest blessings that I can receive personally to travel around the country and meet group after group of Catholic heroes. May God bless you all and prosper your work. If the time ever comes for you to give up your lives for the one true faith, I have no doubt that each of you would die a hero because you are currently living as one. God bless you. I'm Michael Voris.
Please help us keep delivering these kinds of messages that so desperately need to be heard and acted on. Join RealCatholicTV.com today as a premium subscriber. Become immersed in the faith established by Jesus Christ. The Catholic Church is the only hope against evil because that is its God-given mission. As our Lord said, apart from me, you can do nothing. Join RealCatholicTV.com today as a premium subscriber and come to learn and love Christ more deeply.